This is day 1 of my vlog. I feel like Neil's gonna walk in and embarrass me anytime now. So we are off to Mauer Park today to go and check out some like vintage stuff for our house. And it's like a flea market with food and stuff. We're both starving. Neil went out last night, had a few drinks, came in sinking of beer, which was like, it's like not nice that someone's thinking of beer, but like the familiar smell's quite nice. So yeah, anyway, so we're gonna go to Mauer Park, and then we're gonna go meet a couple of friends for lunch, which I'll be honest, I am a little bit nervous about because they are the sort of friends where normally drinking would definitely be done. So yeah, that might be tricky. Yeah, the sun's shining beautifully. We're really excited about wearing our sunglasses. Yeah, I guess I'll probably show you some more of Mauer Park because it's really, really nice. We might go to the other little vintage market as well, which someone just told us about. But hopefully we'll come back with some nice bits for the flat. I really want a sideboard, but I mean, it's probably a bit expensive for today. And I would like a really nice rug. But once again, it's probably a little bit too much for today. But anyway, we'll probably just get some little bits and bobs. Okay, bye.
P-Berg, yo. Yeah, you got to watch out. You got like gang members everywhere, like these two.
Oh yeah, these two like.
Watch it, head down. Don't make eye contact.
No, keep it down.
Morgan.
Danger.
Be bothered. This is a moment.
Only this is a decent moment to vlog.
I mean, look.
Oh, look, Rappers Delight.
Run DMC, Rappers Delight. So basically, we've just discovered a load of tunes that have been left out on the street.
Hi. So it's Sunday evening and we have had a really, really, really lovely day. We ended up going to Mauer Park, the flea market, and then we went for dinner with our friends, which is really nice. And like any anxiety that I had about it was totally unfounded. Like they had a drink, I obviously didn't drink, and it was great. And I didn't feel like I was missing out or I was left out. I actually felt pleased. I went to the toilet at the end of the meal and I felt pleased I wasn't drunk. They did start talking about like Panorama Bar and stuff and going out, and I was a bit like, oh, I want to be included in this, and knowing I'm not quite at the stage where I'm prepared to put myself in a situation where I'd want to drink. Like going out for dinner is hard enough, so I was a bit like, oh, I feel a bit left out, but I sort of also know that that's part and parcel of this journey. I could definitely find that the fear of missing out, the FOMO, is something that's kept me from doing this journey, because I love being included in stuff, and in fact I really like being like the leader of stuff. And when you take yourself out of a drinking situation, you're suddenly, quite often you are a spectator, and that's really difficult because it's fun to be included and it's nice to be included, and like I struggled when I was younger to feel like I was included in anything, and then I have been, and now I'm worried that will I lose my friends, will I lose my boyfriend, husband? Like, it's difficult. It's a really difficult one. So like, obviously those guys drank, and it is really funny when you stop drinking, you realise how much people drink. And you know, you like, before I'd never think anything of like knocking back a bottle of wine with my friend, and now you're like, why would you drink that wine? Like, why wouldn't you just have water? And do you even want to feel drunk? Like, is feeling drunk fun? Like, even when I was drinking, I never really enjoyed getting drunk. Like, maybe I enjoyed having a glass of wine, but even then I didn't really ever enjoy the taste. It's a really weird thing why drinking has become such a big part of my life, but it's not something I particularly enjoy, and that makes me feel unsure about what this is, and that scares me. So it's actually really nice. So it's like Sunday, it's at 9:30. I am just gonna, I think I'm gonna do a face mask, and I'm just gonna end up feeling really, really nice and fresh for Monday. I've got a really busy week. I've got to get up early, do some exercise, and meeting my friend at IKEA at like 9:30, which is exceptionally early for Monday morning, especially for me. But it's good because I know I'm going to feel good and I'm going to feel fresh, and like I'm not going to enjoy getting up because I hate getting up with a passion. But I am going to feel like I'm not going to feel like terrible. I'm not going to feel like I've got this like I can't do it, basically, which is everything. Like that's how I felt for the last 15 years. Like getting out of bed on a Monday has been impossible on some times, and it hasn't happened on a lot of times. So yeah, and I'm not dreading it, and I have often dreaded a Monday morning. I've been in tears before on a Sunday night because I just haven't wanted to go to work so much, and whether that's my job or whatever, but my lifestyle definitely isn't a Monday morning lifestyle. Hiya! It's Tuesday, and I can't remember the date, but anyway, it's Tuesday, and the sun is shining again in Berlin, which makes me really happy. So I didn't do any videoing yesterday, even though I should have, because it was a really good day. And I got up on a Monday morning at 7 o'clock. I did half an hour of Kayla. Then I went to IKEA to see my friend. Not see my friend, just like do some shopping for our office. Then I went for a 7.5 kilometre run. I like ran from work to home, got changed, went back to work, got home from work at like 8 p.m, carried on working for 2 hours, made a really, really healthy dinner, and then was in bed and slept like a baby. That to me is a magical Monday. And that is not a usual Monday, and I can 100% credit that to the fact that I haven't been out. I've been to bed every single night, and I haven't been drinking or partying. So that's happy. And even though on Saturday night I had some really big urges to go and have a drink and to go out, and I was like reminiscing about times I've been out before and people coming here first, and I was like, I want to do that. I didn't give in, and then I woke up feeling amazing, and then amazing yesterday. We have got a friend to come and visit on Friday. They get here and they want to go out clubbing, so I'm like, it's going to be tough. I'm going to go, I think I'm going to test myself, and if it's really, really bad, if I'm not enjoying myself, I'll just leave straight away, and that's no big deal. And then tonight, I've got an event to go to, which is going to be really, really interesting. It's run by a collective called She Said So, and it's, do you know what, I'm not quite sure what it is, but I do know what it is, but I don't know how to explain it. It's like it's like a collection of women in the music industry helping each other, and they organise things like talks, and I really have to explain this better, and I will. But anyway, tonight they're doing a talk at Native Instruments, which is luckily right next to my office, and they are doing a talk, and it's health versus hedonism, which is so relevant and going to be really, really interesting. There's going to be loads of people there that I know. It'll be really lovely to see lots of people. And then afterwards, I'm going to go for dinner with my friend Marisa, who we're like starting to work on this little project together, which is also very connected to what I'm doing, and hopefully will be something really, really exciting, because I've really struggled with why I'm in Berlin. Now, you take out the night clubbing, because one of the amazing reasons we came here was for the electronic music, and we've gone out clubbing, gone out raving, and really, really enjoyed ourselves and over-enjoyed ourselves. And so it's one thing that's, by not doing this, being sober and not going partying, you're really taking out such a huge element that Berlin is special for, and you take that out, and I don't know if there's enough here. Anyway, hopefully the project that I'm doing with my friend will give me another reason to stay here and another reason to love this city, and I'm determined to fall in love with it. I'm determined to, because it is incredible, and I'm sure that it's got lots of things to offer outside of the clubbing. It's just that all of our friends are in the music industry, all of our friends we've made through raving, so it's quite difficult to break out of that. So it's Tuesday, it's just after midnight. We got home from the event. It was really nice, saw lots of people, in the music industry, lots of friends, lots of colleagues. It was a really, really good event, really well run. It was free. It's at Native Instruments, which is actually right next to my office, which was great. It was really interesting to see what they had to say about being sober, and it did touch on other things like balancing family life and being a mother and that sort of thing. But they did touch on the sober thing, and Rebecca, she I can't remember how many years ago she said, but she doesn't drink, she doesn't take drugs, she doesn't do anything. And she said that until she stopped doing that, her career didn't really take off, which is quite interesting, and just I think says a lot, like a lot. And I wonder if that's the journey that I'm going to take this year. Like, I was already doing pretty well in my career, but is this year going to be like, bam, life-changing, amazing? And throughout this whole process, I've sort of said to people, like, I want to see what greatness can be achieved, because I don't know myself as an adult that hasn't been in a constant feeling shit after parties, basically. So yeah, quite interesting. And if I carry on the feeling the way I'm feeling, then great, because I'm just switched on and I'm focused and I'm motivated, and it's nice, and I'm getting praise from people, and just I'm doing my job well, and living a good life and being happy, which is really, really good. So yeah, it raised some interesting thoughts about like why dry Jan is such a big thing, and why being sober is such a big thing, and why it's more acceptable to drink than it is to not drink. And that I definitely feel like, I say to my dad, I'm not drinking. He's like, oh, just a small one. It's like, no, that's like saying to vegetarian, oh, go on, it's only chicken, and it's much more acceptable, and it's easier to explain why you will have a glass of wine than why you won't. And that makes me feel that what I'm doing, this project or this experiment, is actually a lot more validated than I thought it was. I thought it was just a bit like oh, well, whatevs, really, like no one really cares, and like it's not that big a deal, and it's a big deal for me, but it's not really a big deal for anyone else. But actually I do think it is a big deal for a lot of people, and I think a lot of people would struggle to do it, and a lot of people are going to be surprised, shocked, impressed, like bored probably by me banging on about it for the next year. But also like lots of people, even people that I don't necessarily know very well, are like, I'm really proud of you. And that makes me feel good. So tonight sort of like put me back on my path of knowing that I'm doing the right thing, and knowing that I'm pleased in the way that I'm doing, because I have had, like today I was listening to a new DJ I've just discovered, listening to his set, and I was like in the office, like dancing along, and I got butterflies. I was thinking of him at a club. I was thinking, oh, it'd be great if he could play here. And I just was like, oh, I really want to go back to that club, and it's amazing. It's my favourite. And like, I was like, no, because that club is definitely associated with all the things I'm trying not to do. And it is, and like, I'm not strong enough right now, to go there and just be like, no, not interested. I'll definitely be like, oh, fuck, falling off the wagon. And I don't want to fall off the wagon, because I feel so great about my life right now. So it's like 20 to 12 on Wednesday night, and me and Neil have decided to go to Watergate tonight, because one of my DJs is playing there. Watergate is like this really nice club in Berlin. And for some reason, I'm in a really bad mood about it. I don't want to go. I'm apprehensive about going. I feel like I've got too much to do. I'm going to be too tired tomorrow. I'm pissed off that I'm in a bad mood about it. It's not cool. I want to go out. I want to go dancing. But at the same time, I'm like, oh, I'm just going to be moody, and it's not going to be any fun. So annoying. And I've got it in my head now that I'm going to be moody. So now I'm moody. So frustrating, because I've been out to plenty of nights and I've not had a drink. But for some reason tonight, it's just got me pissed off. So yeah, so I hope it's good. Otherwise I might never go out again. Ooh, at the moment I just want to get into bed, have a cup of tea, and go sleep. I think I'm getting old. It's not sober, it's old.